Hi everybody, this is Dr. Booker, principal here at Blades, and I just want to talk to you Blades students about something really exciting here that we're doing at Blades and the Melville School District, talking about what your spark is. And you're going to be hearing a lot about that this week and a lot about that for the rest of the school year and probably for a few years now. For a few years, we're going to be talking about what your spark is, and your spark is that one thing that gets you excited, that thing that you just love, that whenever you think about it, whenever someone talks to you about it, whenever you're doing it, you're just beaming from the inside, and that's what your spark is. And we're going to talk about this week, and like I said, for the rest of this school year, talking about the things that get you excited, help you feel connected here at Blades, and we're so excited to talk to you about your spark, and I want everyone to be thinking, what is your spark?
My spark is music. I am happiest when I am singing. I think my spark developed when I was about 3, and it has never changed. I love music and I love singing, so that is my spark.
My spark is running. I have enjoyed running for about 5 years, which is why I love being an assistant coach for Girls on the Run girls here at Blades.
My spark is getting organized and making things that look attractive are fun to look at, like the wall behind me, like with the kids' pictures. And I have another wall that I'd like to show you that I like. It's colorful. It shows Blades as a family, and it shows all of our family on the pictures. Thanks.
My spark is my creativeness. It is an outlet for me, both in the classroom and in my personal life.
My spark is my family and my puppy, Winnie, because I love spending time with my family, and I'm most happy when I'm cuddling with my puppy, watching TV or a movie.
My spark is loving the kids every day and seeing them make progress.
My spark is those aha moments when I see my kids' eyes light up when they get it. That's my spark.
My spark is seeing kids learn their multiplication facts really easily and suddenly be able to do lots more in their math classes.
I love working with our kids. I love the energy that they have when they discover that they've learned something and it's sticking in their minds from day to day. That helps us learn that we're being successful in how we're teaching the kids. And also I love working with my fellow staff members here at Blades. They're just an awesome group of people to be working alongside.
Running is my spark. I've been running since I was about 14, and I ran cross country in high school, continued it through college, and now I run half marathons, and I love it. And I'm a coach for Girls on the Run at Blades.
My spark is I love movies. I love talking about movies. I love watching them. So if you ever want to see my spark come out, just come up to me and start talking to me about a movie. That is what my spark is.
My spark is reading and sports.
My spark is my 2 children, Josie and Benjamin. They are 1 and Ben is 2 months. And they keep me very, very, very busy, but I love every second of it.
My spark is to ride my bike. I like to go outside and get some exercise.
My spark is kids. It started with my own, now I have a grandchild, and then of course all the kids that I work with every day. They just make me happy.
My spark would be I would say my personal life, my family, my children, and exercising. I love exercising, running. Here at school, just the students that I teach every day are my spark.
Oops, I forgot one. I love teaching math also. Anything to do with math.
My spark is rescuing animals, specifically dogs. That's my spark.
My spark is to travel. I love to go to different parts of the world and different cities around the United States. My most crazy or furthest place I've been is Croatia. My spark is just being with my family, my boys, my husband Dan. I have a 4-year-old Will and an 8-month-old Drew. And just kind of hanging out on the couch and eating popcorn and watching movies, roasting marshmallows in the summer at the lake.
My spark, well, when I was a kid, it was be with my friends, and right now in my life, it's my students here at school, and it is my own children with their sports and their education, and those are my sparks.
My spark is I love to bake. I love to bake anything, cookies, breads, cakes, muffins, you name it. I like to do it.
My spark would be my family. Anytime you ask me questions about my kids or my husband is a Melville firefighter. I'm very proud of him. My kids, I have twins that will be 20. As you can see, I love to talk about them. That's my spark. They'll be 20. They're both in the armed forces. They're both in the Army. My son's in South Korea. My other son just got home from boot camp. He's in the National Guard. My daughter, she's a Spark. She is a senior in high school at Oakville, but is in Boston playing ice hockey. So for me, watching her play, it's just a light for me.
My spark's always been music, playing music, listening to music, anything music.
My spark is my fan club. Because they make coming to Blades every day a joy and make me look forward to come to school every day.
My spark at this time is my children. When I was young, it was reading, and that would be my number 2 spark to this day, absolutely. When I was young, I always had 2 or 3 books going at any time. I would hide them in different rooms in my house. When my mom would send me into the living room to do a chore or something, I'd go in, find my book, start reading. Pretty soon she'd be calling me and saying, "Ann, have you finished that yet?" And I would forget why I was even in there.
I have a couple sparks. One of my sparks is definitely my family. And when we're all together, there's just nothing any better than that. And then I have a spark every day when I come to my job. For 24 years, I've been so blessed to have a job that gives me creativity and just feeds my soul, because it's so much fun to see my kids learn and grow and even be in touch with kids now that are in their 30s. So it's very spark-worthy, my job.
My spark is helping a child learn and hearing them say, "I got it," for the first time.
My spark is my children and my grandchildren.
My spark is keeping everyone safe and healthy.
My spark is my family, because we always have a fun time when we're together.
My spark is my family because I love spending time with them, especially my 2 nephews.
My spark is teaching kids to create their own music. Someone once asked me, "How can you stand to teach Mary Had a Little Ham over and over?" And I said, even though it may be the 1000th time I've taught it, it's the first time that that child learns it. And so I see that spark in their eyes when they're able to play a song on their own. So that's what gives me a spark, is sharing the joy of music that can last a lifetime.